Bill is getting the truck ready. He's got to drop the gas tank, and we got problems with this truck. We had him for a while, and so he's been, checking different things. So the next thing, there's a thing called a sock that hooks up to that gas tank. I think does that clean the fuel or something?
Yeah, it's a filter.
A filter.
Screen sock.
So you either take the truck bed off, and we can't do that. We don't have no hoisting, something to hoist it up, or else you got to drop the tank and go that direction. So this morning, I'm in there cooking. He's coming out here doing different things. He took the tires off the back so he'd have more room to see. And he's just getting it prepped up. There's our jack to take the gas tank off. It's going to be a job, so he'll just work on it morning time while it's cool. In the afternoons, it's way too hot out here. Might be a few days. But he's getting it all ready. Right there is the tank. I hope that fixed the truck. It keeps dying out there on the highway sometimes, and dying when it comes in the yard or the driveway. We sure want to get this up and going. There's his helper. Says, what's Daddy doing? Yeah. I'm letting the jack down.
Oh, now I can see it.
We're low on it, so he can unhook things from it. And lower it some more. We got the gas tank out.
Oh, it's diesel.
And we're going to go put it on the sawhorses.
I'm going to remove this sending unit. I've got a new one, but I don't think it's the right one. They sent me the wrong one. But I want, the main thing that I'm after is on the bottom of the sending unit, there's a thing called a screen sock, and it's about that long. And not that big around. And it's just a filter. And
we got this moved up on the sawhorses. Yeah, this was under it.
This is a shroud that goes on the bottom of it to protect the metal.
A lot of rocks.
It looks like a rat's been in there trying to make a nest. Yeah, I ordered a whole unit off of Amazon from a third party, and I thought it was wrong. The filter on it is it's smaller than this. And I ordered this off of just straight off the internet from a dealer, partsgeek.com. They got a lot of parts, but it's way bigger, and I think a diesel ought to have a bigger one because it comes near clogging up. This is what I really wanted to replace. Was this?
Yeah, I see that now.
Right, I can see it's got all kinds of crud inside it. And I haven't checked there's a little bit of fuel left in this, and we're going to dump that in a clean bucket and see what it looks like. But I'm going to go ahead and I think replace that sending unit while I'm into it. It was working. Okay. It's just for the gas gauge and distribute the fuel and return lines, but I'm probably going to get it local at AutoZone if they have it in stock. I've learned over the years, anything you buy, well, at any of them, but I buy a lot of stuff from AutoZone, but I always get a limited lifetime warranty on electrical products because they fail. They can fail. And they've always been real good about this. You bring the old one in, they give you a brand new one. If you got that warranty on it. And it probably costs extra, but it's not that much. But it's worth it.
It'll be nice to get the truck back working.
The new one will probably, if it doesn't come with one this size, if it comes with a small one like that, I'll put this big one on it because it just presses onto the bottom of it.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's not much, but it is.
It is bigger.
It is bigger. In the pictures, they actually show one that looks like that, about that long. Online, and it's kind of confusing. But this is probably a stock, probably the original one when the truck was new. But I want to go with the bigger one. I feel better that way. And we don't drive this truck very much, so diesel has a tendency to get bad if you let it sit. Well, anyway, I got it off, and Susie's going to put it back on.
Yeah, I'll put it back on.
Okay, good deal. I'll go watch cartoons.
Yeah. Bill, he has the new thing.
It's a sending unit, and this is what I'm replacing. All I'm really interested in was this, because they get, over a period of time, they get stopped up, and it'll starve your engine for fuel. I actually got this online, but it's called a place called partsgeek.com. And they're real helpful, and you can talk to a human. You don't have to just do computer to computer and all that garbage. They've got a 1-800 number, and you can call them, and they're real helpful. Young fellas, they're back in Pennsylvania somewhere, I believe. I ordered one of these on Amazon, and I'm not really putting Amazon down, but you can't talk to anybody. And the one they sent me was completely wrong. This is especially for a diesel, and the one they sent me was a lot smaller, and it had a filter about that long and about that big around, which would stop up real quick. I went to Amazon, and they were real good about it. They just refunded my money and said, don't send a part back, throw it away, whatever you want to do with it. And I can't use it, it won't fit anything I've got. But the good thing about this place called Parts Geek, if you buy parts, instead of, if you can't find a local, they've got a lot of parts. You can talk to a human being instead of just a computer. And another thing about this is the original. This is probably the original thing for the truck. The difference in when you take it off underneath there, this is just barely will reach. It's real hard to get off this electrical plug. And on the new one, it's longer, so it gives you a little bit of slack. This is just a signal to go to your gas gauge. This electrical part. This is the fuel lines coming to it. But anyway, this was working good. Wasn't anything wrong with it, other than I'm thinking it's this filter's stopping up, because what I found out through forums is, and this old truck's old, and we don't drive it much. Diesel gets bad, so. But I originally just wanted this, and I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and replace the whole thing while I'm in it, because it's not an easy job pulling that tank. A lot of times they recommend pulling the bed to get to it from above, but I wanted to take it completely off to clean the tank out just in case. And it did have a little bit of debris and a little bit of water in it, actually, just a little bit. But I wanted to rinse it out, clean it out, and rinse it out, and let it sit and dry for a few days. And now I'm going to try to put it back together.
That's going to be fun to go up.
Yeah.
When we took it down, it's gravity down.
Them horses are a whole lot easier to ride than this thing.
Yeah, they are.
Sometimes.
Unless they buck you off.
Okay, so I'm going to get busy.
Yeah.
And
get underneath there and jack it up.
Well, I've got it jacked up. I just got to put this on my floor jack and raise it up into place. And hook the lines up and electric up. And there's one of the straps that hold it in place. There's another strap under that. Set it up in place, and there's a plastic shroud that goes on the bottom of this. It's underneath there, and it just protects it from rock and debris hitting it when you're driving, or if you scrape the bottom, it protects the bottom of the tank. And that's it.
Yep, time to put it all back together. Bill just got back, taking a test run, and he made it back home, so I guess it's working good. Thanks for watching. Happy to get that. We gotta go get hay later. How'd it go?
I think you got it.
Yeah? Oh, good. I'm gonna get that done.